have Patrick, how do you pronounce the last name?
Lynskey.
Lynskey. It sounds just the way it looks, right?
Yep.
And he is a coach. But if you've been, every year you look and you see the Freihofers run for women, and you say, I don't know, I just don't think I could make it up that hill. It looks like it's tough.
It's a little bit of a less of a hill now on the new course.
I heard that they changed the course.
Changed
because
the course.
The first time
a lot
I
of good
looked
feedback
at that,
on
I said,
that.
oh my gosh, you got to
It's a little less of a hill.
Yeah, so how are you going to get me in shape?
Well, we're going to start with, we have a 10-week program. Started last week. We're starting week 2 this week. So there's still time to get involved.
Yeah.
We can jump in right up until week 3.
Okay.
We'll get you running a little bit, run a minute, walk a minute and a half. You can do anything for a minute, right?
Minute's a minute.
A minute.
Nothing, yeah.
A minute. Right?
New York minute?
New York minute. Even better. But yeah, we'll get you running a little bit, walking, moving, getting your joints and your muscles used to that activity, and work up from that to being able to finish the 5K. Mm-hmm. And you have there's a number of things that go on the run for women. Mm-hmm. I mean, they can walk, they can run, they have a kids portion and everything. But your training is to kind of get them to be able to run the whole thing. Is that correct? That's the idea. Yes.
That's your goal.
We want somebody who has always wanted to take part, or maybe they just never thought they were a runner, or that was something that was unattainable for them, to get them interested in the sport, show them an entry into the sport. This is a sport that it's one of the few sports in the world where you can actually participate in the same event at the same time as a professional athlete.
Right. And you don't have to go to the gym to do it.
Right. You don't have to go to the gym to do it. And you can't do that in the Tour de France. You can't do that in, a soccer match or a football game.
Even the Boston Marathon, you can't get in unless you qualify, right?
Right. Well, that's true. But even in the Boston Marathon, you're running the same race at the same time as the professional athletes.
Exactly.
And so, for us, the history of the Freihofers run was that it was started,
a long time.
1978, 79 was one of the few events in the country where women had an opportunity to go out and engage in athletics.
Right.
This was before Title IX. This was before they had.
It was terrible.
Right. It was before they even had a 5,000 meters in the Olympics. They didn't think women could run that far. And so that's kind of our history is an entree for women into athletics and the benefits of a healthy lifestyle and the benefits of exercise, regular exercise. The gastroenterologist and nutritionist that we have that does this program with us and I were talking about a study recently where if you just exercise moderately, you don't have to run fast, but if you jog for 20 to 30 minutes, 3 days a week, you can add 4 to 6 years to your life.
Is that right?
So we're talking about all the health benefits of a healthy, active lifestyle.
Well, and
so
if you're
we want you to eat
diabetic,
right.
It brings your sugar down. There's so many.
It levels out your sugar. It
blood pressure.
Brings your cholesterol down, your blood pressure. It kicks your metabolism into a different gear, so it helps with metabolizing your calories and your food. And
when we were talking before the show, and you mentioned to the audience here that you also had part of this program is kind of encompassing a holistic approach. So
absolutely.
Tell us about that.
So we based it off of the Couch to 5K program, which is designed to get you from the couch to a 5K.
That's it, couch.
But we wanted to enhance that a little bit, make it a little more rounded approach. So we added a nutritional element. We have an injury prevention element. We do stretching. We do good form running. We talk about all kinds of different things. And then we bring in experts in different areas. So we do some yoga, maybe Pilates, maybe some strength and conditioning, core conditioning. And we just try to address the whole active lifestyle.
Is there an age limit?
We've had everyone from 12 years old up to, I think our oldest participant was 73, and all first-timers. About 2/3 of our participants right now are first-timers. They've never run before. They've never done anything.
Never run before at all.
Right, and so we get about 300 to 400 women every year in this program.
And where do you hold it?
We hold it at the, so we have, on Mondays we have 3 different sessions. We have a 6:30 a.m. at the Corning Preserve.
Oh my goodness.
We have, I know, those are the early risers. Those are the diehards though. That's a small attrition rate on those guys. Very dedicated. 1 p.m. at the crossings in Colony and 6 p.m. at the crossings in Colony. Those are all on Monday.
Okay.
And then Saturdays we meet at the Colony Town Park at 8:30 a.m.
So you only have 4 meetings?
4 meetings, so twice a week.
Okay.
Yep, twice a week we meet as a group, Mondays and Saturdays, and then you run once on your own either Wednesday or Thursday or kind of whatever works into your schedule. And if you sign up for the 6:30 a.m. group and one Monday you've got something going on, you want to come to the 1 o'clock or the 6 p.m.,
you can do that.
You can switch groups. If you sign up for the beginner program and realize maybe you're a little more advanced, we have an intermediate program, we have an advanced program as well. And you can kind of switch between those programs, whatever is good for you.
And there is a charge for this because obviously you've got trainers and you've got nutritionists, you've got a lot of people involved here.
Yep. It's $45. It's a great program.
Oh, that's not bad. For 10 weeks, did you say?
For 10 weeks.
That's not bad at all.
And,
$450 a week?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
You get an in-training T-shirt. And
you get a T-shirt,
you get to make some new friends. You get to come out and have fun and run in the rain with us like we did yesterday.
Oh, yeah, it rained, didn't it?
It rained a little bit.
Well, you don't know. I mean, the Freihofer
you don't know.
It could rain
It could
that
rain.
day.
It could do anything. So we honestly, we get all kinds of, we've run in the snow, the rain, the sleet, the sun, but it's a good time. And we've found that a lot of the women...
Well, you're all in it together, right?
We are all in it together.
Yeah.
And we've found that a lot of the women will make new friendships and they get together after the program's over and they continue the running. And that's really the best part for me, is to see somebody later in the summer that says, Patrick, I'm still doing it.
I did it.
And I'm still doing it.
Yeah. Well, I think, and I've heard before that running is addictive, that some people really find it very addictive. If they don't run in the morning, their day is shot. They just had a terrible time. And I've talked to people that are runners, and they say that, I've got to get that run in the morning, and I go, really?
It is, yeah. Come on out, we'll show you.
Well, I'm more of a walker than I am a runner, and but running or jogging, I guess, because when you do, well, actually, you're doing running because you're trying to get them to run.
Right, we are, but jogging is running just
a little slower.
A little slower.
Yeah, good.
It's a running motion, and jogging is running.
Since you can't participate, do you participate in any runs?
I do quite a few.
Okay, marathons or anything?
I've done 11 marathons so far, a couple ultra marathons.
Wow, what's an ultra marathon?
Anything over 26 miles.
So if I do 27,
traditional
I'm
marathon,
in an ultra.
Yes, exactly. A traditional marathon is 26.2, so anything over that is considered an ultra marathon.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's really great that they have you on the team to be able to
lead
this initiative
I really
get women
enjoy
out there and running, because so many times, we think, we've heard many years ago, it was like, oh, women, you just don't do sports, but really, women are very good at sports.
Women are very good at sports, and actually, when it comes to distance running, and especially longer distance, the longer the distance goes, they found that women actually can outpace the men.
Really?
In some of the longer distance
events.
events.
I'm sorry. Well, you said I got a half a minute, so I'm going to have to tell you who's on the show. You can just sit right there while I tell you.
Okay.
The Albany Improv Festival is coming up. They're going to be on the show. The Animal Protective Foundation. We have the Lund Resource Center, and they're really great for nonprofits. We got a big photo exhibition that's going to be here at Proctor's. We're going to do our final update on your taxes and the Tour de Cure. That's another one. That's
it's the day after our event.
I tell
you,
great event. Just so much going on. Thanks for being here.
You're
welcome.
Such
a pleasure to meet you.
You as well.